going on, guys, gals, aliens, and degen freaks? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the live stream. Welcome to Dano Crypto. On this channel, we show you guys how to make simple, effective, and easy moves in the cryptocurrency ecosystems. We're also going to tell you not to panic, guys. Don't panic. I'm reading this chat already. It said panic sell on a loss. Oh my God. You know, you might be doing that. Well, I'll tell you what, we did have to kind of readjust the trades because we had some longs open. So obviously $500 million or more was liquidated from the markets yesterday from this massive Bitcoin drop. We're going to talk about it. We're going to get into some of why this is normal, why this is totally normal, and why this is ultimately bullish, because the more shakeouts that we get going up to the top, the easier it is to get to our targets that we still have on the table, which is $111,000 per Bitcoin, which I think is going to be maybe coming sooner than later. But it's not going to come without its volatility and opportunities for people to get shaken out and sell too early. But the thing that I want to mention is that, you know, you see this thumbnail, like having the thumbnail up here. It's not the thumbnail that was on this live stream, but it says you got 6 months left. Basically, I love that Crashy's Clay, shout out to Crashy's Clay. So Crashy's Clay actually went into why it's important to study how long the cycles ended up actually lasting for the bull markets. And the bull markets traditionally had lasted over 800 days, 1,000 days. In the bull run, they last about 500 days after the peak of the halving. So what you end up having, pun intended, is that about 523 days after the halving is when we have a lot of the peak prices for the markets. And so even Crashy's Clay was breaking this down, and he was saying that we still have some time to go if we repeat what we've done in the previous cycles. So we still have a chance. So, and kind of going off the thesis of like, look, you can actually become a true meme coin millionaire if you are able to hold, for the length of time to be able to see the potential. Something like Brett, for instance, like Brett is at a $1 billion market cap, could be, a 20 billion, 25, 30 billion, worst case scenario meme coin. It being kind of like a mascot for the base chain, will be listed on. I'm surprised it isn't listed on Coinbase already. So I mean that'll definitely give it some traction, a lot more traction. And so this is what we want to bring to you guys' attention, is that we still have some time. We still have plenty of room to grow. I mean, it's not a lot of time, because technically by these metrics and what we've actually measured out as well on our chart, when you're looking at the Bitcoin chart on the Binance chart, you look at it on the weekly, the daily, and you can see here that, from this halving point of April, this is when the halving was, April right here, and then just go a year into, March, April right here, going into this year, this is where we could be sitting per Bitcoin at 200,000, 250,000 per Bitcoin. If the charts line up, and the tea leaves are correct, and all those things end up actually lining up for our trajectories. And this is not just us. I mean, this is a lot of people are predicting that that this year is where we're going to see some magic for Bitcoin and for the bull run. And I think we're going to be touching up at the top of this curve on Bitcoin. We're really going to be getting very close to that curve, where we're going to start to get back into the stock to flow model trend, which will show you guys the stock to flow model trend. You can see here, so this lines up. If the stock to flow model on the curve, if we were to kind of draw a curve here and have this line up for what happens on the bull runs, not just the bull runs, but the halving years. So the halving years of 2012, 2016, 2020, and then now 2024. And so this is going to be very interesting to see if we can actually get to this next milestone right here, which would be Bitcoin going into basically this orange, yellow, orange to red zone or actually right here going into maybe I guess it would be this yellow and green zone right up here. Going quicker to days into the next halving. So it's really interesting how it does that, where it curves the color by the days of the next halving. So the closer it gets to the next halving, in this zone right here, in the green, is where we kind of have some of the peaker prices. It's really interesting. So can that play out? I don't know. We'll see. But let's look at Bitcoin right now on the kind of short-term time frames. Let's look at the 4-hour. Let's see what's happening here. And guys, smash up the like button. I really do appreciate you guys coming into today's live stream. Just want to make sure you guys are not worried. You're not scared. I think any level, that we could be eyeing again would be an annoying $92,000 support level. If we're looking at any other support that could happen before that, could be 93,000. So we could be going to the bottom of this band right here. 93,000 would be that level. So we have to watch for that. So things are going to get a little scary here at the moment. There's some CME gaps. I think there is a gap at 88. We filled the gap. We filled the gap here through the 4-hour. If you're looking at the daily, though, there is a gap that's really nasty. It's this one. It's this 77,000 to 88 or 81,000 right here. This gap is a nasty one. So this one could definitely wreck the markets, but it would get massive buying pressure at these zones and could trigger a massive bounce. If we're looking at the altcoins, the altcoins would go on a massive discount. They're already on a massive discount. If you guys are looking at some things, you're wondering what you want to buy. I mean, a lot of things are down on the daily about 15%. We got Athena down 15%. Virtual, some of these AI tokens are now down a little bit because they've been running. So if you're wanting to get a good entry, I mean, now's your chance. AVAX down 8%. Pingu, the Pudgy Penguins token down 14%. I'm holding my airdrop. I'm going to this time not sell an airdrop. I've been that guy where I got the Jupiter airdrop and then I sold it. And I should have just held it. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, why would I sell that? I should just hold that long term. So I'm going to learn my lesson this time and hold the airdrop. I'm doing the same thing with my Foxy airdrop. I'm holding these things and to see what they can do and not selling them too early. Because I think this entire market is going to just go crazy. Radium down 9%. Currently, right now, we're testing out a Ponky Soul liquidity pool. We added some liquidity into the Ponky Soul pool, and we are earning some yield by doing so. So I suggest you guys test out doing that, because the more you learn how to do that stuff, then we can be earning passive income all through the bull market and also through the bear markets when we can stake some stable coin for maybe like a measly 6% or between 6 and 10%. That's how we're going to be able to sustain ourselves through the hard times when the hard times do inevitably come, because markets don't just go up perpetually forever. They consolidate as per this chart. So there's always times where there's going to be moments where we need to be in stable things, take profits, and then there's moments where we want to be mass speculative, risk on, and start buying up these altcoins. And maybe we are in that time. We're getting closer to that time. And let's look at the altcoin index right now. Going to look at the altcoin index, and let's see where we're at currently according to the index. So now we're kind of almost like at a half split for the altcoin index, and let's see what's actually performing in the top 50. We have the BIC. I think this is the BIC. Is this the BitGet token, the BGB? I think this might be. That might be the BitGet token. Yeah, and then we have HBAR. What is this? TKX, XLM. We have XRP. ENA's in here. Doge, Algorand, Cardano. Mantra, Ohm has been, so that's interesting. Interesting. I've been really trying to keeping my eye on Ohm. And then we have Sui. Because what's going to be the altcoin that people rotate? Queen said, laughing to keep from crying, Dano. I know, this is how people, like, I'm so used to it now. I don't, days like this, like when it's when it's red, like it doesn't affect me anymore. I mean, Bitcoin could go to like 60K today and I would not be affected. I would be backing the truck up. I'd be like, I would be finding everything that I could sell and throwing money at the market. That's how I would be reacting. Like, while other people would be like crying, freaking out, like panicking, I would be like, where's the truck to back up into Bitcoin? Because I think that's what's going to happen. Whatever crash we have, whatever crash we end up having is going to have so much buying pressure because there's a ton of sideliners. There's a crap ton of sideliners. And anytime we do have a Bitcoin dip at this point, it gets bought up. It gets bought up. Because I don't think people want to be left behind. I think true FOMO will start to come in here pretty soon. And guys, Crow's in this list. Here's the deal. I am a Crow affiliate. I will promote crypto.com because I 100% believe that out of all, and it's not even just I don't have to believe it, it was just a fact. Crypto.com was the only exchange out of all of the BS that we went through the past 3 years that has been solid, consistent, hasn't shut down, and hasn't reserved or canceled people's funds or on their account or canceled their account, frozen their accounts or anything like that. The only thing that they've done is just sometimes they've delisted tokens and didn't really give a great warning about it. Or they switched up some of their Crow staking rewards, and I think they lowered some of it, so I think there was some backlash about that. But other than that, it has been working consistently. And that tells you something. It's like, out of all these exchanges and all the things that they promise, it's like, which one actually is going to perform and not stab you in the back and basically leave it without no money? So all I got to say is that I'm going to give it credit where credit's due, because all these exchanges are always trying to pull you in different directions to get your support. But it's like, at the end of the day, which one is going to be around? Because people got fooled with FTX, got fooled with Voyager, got fooled with BlockFi, got fooled with Celsius, got fooled with all these people promising all this stuff. And then at the end of the day, you look at it, you go, damn, crypto.com was there the whole damn time. Maybe even say Gemini. Can you even say Gemini? Then there was some controversy with that too. But dang it. That's my point I'm trying to make here is that if you've noticed, if you're a crypto.com user, that they've added something called sports betting. Do you realize how big sports betting is right now in terms of poly market, in terms of sports betting apps in general that don't even have anything to do with crypto? It's just straight cash. But then there's also stake, Rollbit. There's tons. And so that's funny. Queen coming in hot with the comments. But yeah, the Crow app is adding sports betting. And now, if you've now noticed, I just noticed it today, it wasn't on there the other day, they added stocks. So now you can hold stocks in crypto.com. So now you have stocks, you have sports betting, you have crypto wallets, you have a crypto card, you have a staking program, you have an earn program, you have an NFT platform. You have the CEO meeting with Trump, having a buddy-buddy conversation, probably making sure that crypto.com is fully open and like usable in the United States, and that there will be some benefits for United States users using crypto.com. That's where my mind goes, and I'm like, okay, the Crow token itself is probably going to explode. and do really well. It did well the last cycle. It was one of those altcoins that actually did well because as well with the Crow token, there is the Kronos chain. So they have a chain themselves. They have like a DeFi ecosystem with the DeFi wallet. You can just be completely DeFi if you wanted to in the Crow ecosystem or use the exchange. But yeah, I have a link down in the description below of this live stream. I have my referral code. You guys should check it out because it's pretty crazy what they're adding. And I'm just making me, I've been kind of over like growing more bullish on Crow over the years. And now it's getting even more. And I hope I don't get rugged, but I think that there's something big that's going to be happening with Crow here in the next couple of years, and I'm going to be around for it, and I will be holding a lot more Crow this time around and staking it and getting all those sweet card rewards and all that stuff. So if you guys want to do the same thing, then check out the link in the description and use Crow because it's pretty awesome. I really haven't had very many issues with it at all, and I'm really bullish on the token. So speaking of the token, let's actually go into the token. We'll actually look at the Crow token, see how it is doing right now. We'll just look at it on actually spotcrypto.com. All right, so recently it actually saw a really nice pump, and so now doing a nice consolidation. Had a kind of, bearish divergence here, creating a kind of double top here, bringing it down. Now we could be establishing a double bottom here once we figure out an established bottom, which could be right here at this 13 cents, 14 cents, and which could lead us into an area where we could get supported into a run, which could be about the length of what has happened over in the past couple, past week or two, bringing us up to this target. If we're looking at the weekly, that's pretty easy target to make, because then if we're supported off of this price, we have this previous price, an area of support where we were before on Crow in the last cycle. So if we can repeat some bullishness on Crow, then this is where we would be headed here. Nice consolidation, flipping these resistance points here into some support, and we can kind of be off to the races. As long as we don't go below the 20 SMA here on the Bollinger Band, then we won't be going to what was the last support level on the chart, which was down here at 7 cents. Now, if Bitcoin goes to 88,000 and does crack below and break through the floor, then I would expect many altcoins to be going through the floor as well and doing something like this. And then bouncing. Everything will do this. Because if you pull up the chart, everything will end up doing this. Solana will do this. Solana will go back down here to previous support at 159, 160, probably bounce there. And then you could just kind of call that across the freaking board. Everything is going to take a plunge. Bitcoin plunges, everything's going down. It's all going down. You can bet on it. Maybe you can put a short on it. Maybe you could put a short on it. That's how you can bet. So if you think the market's going to go even lower, links in the description if you want to short the market, because the opportunities are probably going to be there. We shorted it a little bit. I'll tell you what, we did short it. We took profits on our longs that were able to take profits that we weren't in a loss. We didn't lose too much. And then we went short. We took profits on the shorts, but we could have left them open a little bit longer. But we were like, this market's so volatile right now. We were like in and out. We took the profits on the longs. We put in the shorts. We got out, scalped, and then now we're kind of just baseline. We're like, okay, what do we do? We're just like, okay, what's going to happen? And this is why we're in this sticky situation here. I mean, the market could absolutely get destroyed right now. It is getting destroyed, and literally, this is the liquidation point on one of my trades. Then this is the 5 minute. Sorry, this is the 15 minute. You guys want to see it happen live? It might actually happen live. Oh, I hope it just stops here. And then please bounce from but I feel like it's gonna do it. Maybe you guys can maybe we can all watch it together. Maybe we can all just watch it together. I think it's Bitcoin's getting smashed. Yeah, Bitcoin's getting smashed. Dude, yeah, come on, guys. Can you guys buy Pepe now, please? Buy Pepe now before it's too late. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. There it was. Yep. That was the one. That was a dirty one. Bloodbath. Absolute bloodbath. Destruction. But you saw it live. Sometimes it's not all gains. Holy moly! Oh! How many people are watching right now? Because that was brilliant. Not enough. Not enough. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was destruction. That was absolute carnage. But it's okay. But I'll tell you what I did though. I withdrew out to be able to go back into the market because I knew it was probably gonna get pretty nasty here. So luckily I have cash on the side. I have dry powder. And so I think we can make that back no problem. That's my mindset. I'm not going to be worried about it. I used to get emotional about this kind of stuff, but not anymore. Because think about I already made it back. I already made it back. But this was just something that I made extra and then I lost it. I'm just going to make it back. If I was able to make all of that before, then I can make it back. Listen to me. Sound like a true gambler. I can just make it back. I can just make it back. It sounds like it's such a degenerate. So funny. But we'll celebrate together, guys. We'll celebrate together. Smash the like button. Come on, guys. Smash up the like. Smash up the like. If you don't think watching $1,600 vanish before your eyes is entertaining, I don't know what is. Man, this thing started to just drop. The Pepe short would have saved it. So what's funny is that we had a Pepe short open. We opened a Pepe short as a hedge, and we thought, okay, the market might actually bounce. Bitcoin was looking promising, like it was going to bounce, and it just, it didn't do it. I was wrong, and so it was almost like I was on the fence too, and I had the opportunity. It was there, but sometimes I'm not gonna lie, it's tough because especially in a bull market, because at any moment could be like the point, and we've had those moments where it was like at any moment we're gonna fly, and then that's what happened. That's what's been happening in the past couple weeks is we just started flying. But I'm confident now, though, that I think my Doge trade will survive. This particular trade will survive. I don't think Doge is going to get to 28 cents. I mean, that's pretty low for Doge. I don't think it's going to like drop that's like dropping through the floor. I mean, that would be like really nasty drop. So I don't think Doge is going down past 28 cents. I think at any point we're going to start pushing up closer to $1. So if we push up to $1, and I'm not even going to say if, it's just when we push up to $1, I'll make all that back just with this one trade. So just as long as what I'm saying right now doesn't get completely bunked, and then it does go to 28 cents and we all get completely rugged. That's all dependent on Bitcoin, sadly. If Bitcoin does well, the rest of the market sentiment does well. If Bitcoin goes down, everything goes down. Pretty much. There's not very many things that right now are going to be in the green in terms of against Bitcoin. Nothing. There's not going to be very many things that are going to be performing very well while Bitcoin is getting smashed. Sorry, I'm wrong. Only ticker Bitcoin, the only thing. See, this is why crypto makes you insane. This is why we're insane. Because I just contradicted myself in a matter of 5 seconds because I said nothing is doing well. But then ticker Bitcoin comes out of the woodwork and says, "Excuse me, sir." Like the Dave Chappelle, "Sir." I am performing well, 4%. Thank you very much. So let's go to the ticker Bitcoin chart. What is happening? So are we actually getting a pump off of the Bitcoin consolidation? What is going on? I think whenever ticker Bitcoin dips, it's like I gotta buy some because it does go into this really interesting consolidation point. I have to look at it on. Is this the chart that I want to look at it on? No. Is it the monthly or the? I think it's the daily. Yeah. Yes, this is the one. Okay. Because look, every time it gets down, I mean, it only got down to this low level. I think if I'm not mistaken, this was when we had someone who was a whale sold. So it dumped the chart in the liquidity pool. But then people came in and bought it right back up. And so it pumped it right back, right up into this area. I don't think that's when this happened. That happened somewhere. Where did it happen? Oh, right here. Here's that candle. So that happened there. That's the lowest we've gone since then. And from there, the low was 3 cents in February. Gosh. This is one, and see, it's so funny. Crashy's Clay, he went into this too. Go to Crashy's Clay's Crash Trading YouTube account, and he explains that ticker Bitcoin was one that he really missed. He was like, man, I felt he has some. I'm sure he has some too, but he's really into Bobo, and he's really into Brett. Hold on. Headband said, "You will cry in 3 years, and I'll say I told you so." About what? But yeah, Crashy's Clay, the point I was trying to make, Crashy's Clay was kind of, saying his feelings about missing ticker Bitcoin. And it's funny. He said the same thing that I've said. It's like, it was funny. Let me see if I can go to the section where he talks about it. He's about right. Is it right here? Yeah. Let's pull it up.
My wallet's in this one right now, but let's get into it. So about a year and a half ago, I think it was, we can go back and see the exact date. There's this meme coin called Bitcoin. And this was one of my biggest misses ever. And this was a coin that I liked a lot when it came out. I thought it was really funny. And I thought it was very unique. And there wasn't a lot of competition at the time. There wasn't that many meme coins, or at least good ones. And so we go back to, this is May of 2023, so about a year and a half ago. So it launched, and then it died down, and then it did this little double bottom, which, once again, remember, it's around 7-8 million market cap here, dies down. And I remember, dude, it was nighttime. It was like 3 a.m. For me, and this was at 700K market cap. I was so tired. I was probably working all day, and so I said, okay, when I wake up, I'm gonna buy this, because
Okay. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. So if you were just listening to Crashy's Clay, I found it at the same damn time. I saw it at the same time, and I found it on Morales Money. When I was searching around on Morales Money, trying to find whatever the tokens were people were buying, because everyone was like, the memes were just going, where Pepe was a thing. There weren't that many memes. There were just like a few, but it's funny now that these have actually survived over a year. One's being like Ponky, Harry Potter, Mog, the SPX. There's like only a few of these that have really like have survived through the year process of being through the trenches of crypto Twitter and just being in the ecosystem and just the communities and all that stuff. And so it's just, I could have bought so much more of these tokens, but it's you got to think about it. It's at the end of the day, it's it's your money, and you are taking a risk with these things, and we make it like it is fun. We have fun doing this, but really at the end of the day, you're like, what am I actually really going to start believing in and investing in and having conviction and playing it out. Potentially that we could be wrong, but obviously we're all willing to take the risk on all these things. So at what point is like you have this like sense like you can, and it like, yeah, headband is making it, at what point do you start to kind of like start to have this feeling? And I've had this feeling with a lot of these tokens like Harry Potter, like Pepe. They've kind of given me this, I'm like, whoa, wait. There's something more to this than what I might be actually realizing. And I had 2 years. I had 2 years to basically take it more seriously. But even through that time, still have kind of missed the boat a little bit. And I'm being honest with you guys. It's like it's maybe sometimes it takes a little bit. It takes some maturity. It takes you having to go through some of those missing some of them, and also, yeah, it kind of helps. It helps with your progress. I think it helps with the whole journey and just the things that you have to learn with crypto. And I would say this year is going to be a big difference in kind of like how we've like allocated our portfolio, the moves that we've made, and just where we're going to choose to kind of put our belief in, because really at the end of the day, it's belief. You have to have a level of hope and belief and faith that these things will not go to zero. If we want to be all honest with ourselves with any investment, doesn't matter what it is, stock market, crypto, we're basically holding in good faith that these things don't go to zero, and they will eventually provide us with financial sustenance so then we can take care of ourselves and our families. And so all jokes aside, what the hell's going to perform well over the next couple of years and won't rug us into the ground? That's the question. You know? The end of the day, that's the question. Like, screw the at the end of the day, what's going to survive? What's going to survive? Well, we've noticed that, with this model, looking at Bitcoin has seemed to have survived since its inception longer than any crypto in its history has been able to, and to get the highest market cap value. So Bitcoin has proven itself to the world that a type of digital ledger can exist on this planet. I know, and so it's funny, yeah. People will call you crazy for holding something for a year, but just think about it. If you would have bought Pepe is just one coin. There's a lot of coins you could have done this with, but Pepe is a prime example of something that you could have accumulated for an entire year. You could have just bought $50 a week of Pepe right here, all through this year. But it's from its inception. Or I should pull up the Dex Tools chart. Where's the Dex Tools chart? Or this chart. Let me pull up this one. Go to multi-charts. I have Pep. Oh, did it clear it? Hold on. Let me go to Pepe real quick. And thank you guys for interacting in the chat. I really appreciate you guys coming in today. We got all the OG peeps. We got Batman. We got Queen. We got Headband. We got Jason Crypto. We got Clean Living. Shout out to all you guys. Thank you so much. All right, so this is the Pepe chart that we've marked up enough times. But yeah, I want to show you guys this. This is just crazy. If you look at the daily chart on Pepe, this is like the chart where it shows you exactly where it was created, when it was like April 2023. It had this spike, it spiked up. It really spiked up really hard from this bottom. It went up 6,000% or something like that. And people were like, it's toast. It's over. Sell your Pepe. Sell it. And which was a good move. I mean, if you were to have if you bought here and sold here, you made a lot of money. The difference is that then all through this time, all here, you were distracted by multiple different scams and rug pulls. But how could you have known that Pepe, out of all the coins that are created, was not also a rug pull or a scam or whatever? And then you get convinced and you sell. And all you had was like a couple $100 in it. Maybe you bought like $500. Maybe you bought $100 and it went to 1,000. And you said, "Oh, it's $1,000. I'll sell it." That's what I did. I bought like $200 of Pepe. It went up to like over 1,000 or something like that, and I sold it. Thinking like small-minded in that moment, where I could have just been like, why am I not going to just hold this for at least 6 months or a year, and then get to the 6-month point and be like, okay, well, it hasn't done anything. Am I going to sell it then? Okay, I might as well just forget about it. And look what happens. Give me a break. Give me a break, brother. Bruv. Brother in Christ. Whatever. I don't know what I want to call you or me, but brother, have some patience. Oh. The crypto trenches will make you feel like you need to in and out in a week's time. Whilst all you had to do, because a year's not that long. It's not that long. When you think about it, it's not that long to hold. And it's just... oh my gosh. It's just, yeah, and you're right, Headband. It's something that you have to learn along the way. It's a hard lesson to learn. Some people I don't want to say they get lucky. They just had a little bit more willpower and strength and hodling through like bad times, or they're just less distracted type of people. Like if you have ADHD or something like that and you're in crypto, good luck. Maybe you'll be good at siphoning through all the different ecosystems and all that stuff, but at a point you have to kind of narrow your focus, because once you start to go like Charlie, like going like this, it's like you're gonna fail. Like it's too much. And so we got to narrow it down a little bit. Gotta narrow it down a little bit. Oh, Bitcoin's going. Bitcoin is doing some things right now, guys. I don't know if you know this, but I think Bitcoin is crashing even more. It looks like the daily candle looks terrible. Oh my gosh. Yeah, man, the shorts would have been if I would have kept those shorts open, oh my gosh. I was thinking that I should just keep the shorts open just as a hedge, but instead I did not. Holy moly, look at that, guys. Oh, man. Not 92K. I bet, yeah, 92K. Here we come. 92K hitting the floor. Let's get, man, this is a great buying opportunity. I'm glad I didn't buy. I was going to buy some Bitcoin. I was going to buy some stuff. I was going to buy a little more stuff. This is a great day to buy. This is great. This is perfect. But interesting enough, if you look, here's a liquidation point on one trade. 90K. If 90K is a liquidation point right now, that actually might be where Bitcoin is going, is 90K for a dump. Let's see if we have some high liquidation points on 90K. Okay, nothing too drastic. There's not too much right here. We have actually more up in these ranges. Okay. Woo! Yeah, it's getting nasty, guys. Oh no, we might actually be eyeing that 88K level. We might break through the floor and just start going to 88K. It might get wild today, guys. Today's a buying day. Let's go. After this stream, I'm going to my wife and I'm gonna say, wife, time to DCA. Let's go. This is the time now. This is the time to DCA. Back up the truck. Smash up the likes if you are also prepared to buy the dip today. Who's buying the dip? I want to know who's buying the tasty dip today. Oh, and by the way, hello to all of the Rumble watchers. I got to see if if Rumble is actually working right now. I am actually testing streaming on Rumble. I am now currently on Rumble, and we're going to actively stream on Rumble. So if you're a Rumble user, feel free to watch on Rumble. Send a comment. I don't know if it'll come through. Let me see. No. I don't know if it'll send to Rumble. Nope, it's not. The chat's not connected to Rumble like that. So, but let me see. Let me see if I'm live. Let me see if it's live. Oh, yeah. We're live. Let's go. So we are live on Rumble. How many of you guys use Rumble? Oh, and also we made a really amazing Linktree link finally. Took way too long. Yeah, I think now we need to get off the live stream so we can focus on buying stuff now, because like we have some Solana that we can go into some of our Solana ecosystem tokens. I think we want to buy some of this, more of this test Griffin. It's like I want to just narrow it down to the AI stuff, and I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna buy Delicium, test Griffin, maybe some render, and call it a day, and just be like, I'm not gonna buy anything else, and then hopefully those AI bags will pump. And then I have my other stuff, of course, like Ticker Bitcoin, Ponky, Pepe. We got the Me token, the Medieval Empires token. I think is going to do pretty well. We got a Polygon. I think Polygon's going to do it. Cardano. We want to buy $1,000 worth of Cardano here. We want to buy some more Crow token. Guys, check out this link tree. It's got all of the necessary links that we want you guys to check out. I got my SoundCloud on here. I got my Spotify, the TikTok. You can actually book a one-on-one session if you want to have a meeting with me and you got something really important you need to tell me, and you got to it's a very important, you can book me one-on-one. If you want to have a 1 hour session where we just get in the weeds with crypto and you just need help with something, you can also book me doing that as well. But then I have my main website here and all the X links and the YouTube links. We've been really liking this. I like this setup. It's very useful. All right. Yeah, so Headband High said, buy dips of those and you'll be fine. Yeah, this is just a great opportunity right now, guys. I mean, look, it's going to be red. We're going to get some redness. But look, even in the red, people are going to see in the 5 minute, getting people buying some things up. In the destruction. But that might have been a nice bounce right there. That could have been the bounce right there. Or we go to 88K. We gotta give it some time. I wouldn't make any rash moves right now. Don't make any rash moves. If we have to hold. If we break through 92K, I would expect 88 to get hit very fast. And then if we can hold 92 and bounce, then there's your bounce. Because this was a pretty nasty drop from here. I mean, look, 102, boom. That's enough. I think that'd be enough consolidation for the short term here. So yeah, look for a bounce on 92. That was our last mega bounce level, was 92, 90. Well, actually, it was 91 on the trend line here. So watch for that. Watch for that, because that was a really nice bounce level. Brought us back over. Or from here, brought us to 96. And then from this level, 92 right here, brought us to 96. And then from here, 92, going back up to 97, and then eventually over 100K again. So yeah, we got to watch for these levels. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We're gonna make some moves. I don't know. We're gonna make some moves. We're gonna see what we can DCA into, because this is the time when you buy. When there's red, you buy. So. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate every single one of you for coming into these live streams and supporting the ongoing process of building this community, building up the dojo crew. Guys, get in the Discord. Make sure you're a part of it. And also make sure you're going to the main website, danocrypto.com, and check out the link tree that's got everything that you need to follow any of the stuff that I'm doing. And yeah, that's about it. Good tokens that launched this week that are down are going to skyrocket when BTC goes green. Yeah. So yeah, keep your eye on some of these new tokens. Keep your eye on you can go to Dex Screener. You can kind of see what's pushing some high volume. Like, what's pushing high volume? I've seen this Swarms. So this is what I've been seeing is kind of pushing some high volume right now, is this Swarms token on Solana. Also, Buzz, Hive AI. I've seen this thing going. And what else is like really kind of cranking off that I've seen recently? Yeah, Pingu. Pingu is actually doing really well too. I mean, there was just like a lot of money going into Pingu. So if you believe in that, you like the Pudgy Penguins ecosystem, this is a good dip opportunity as well. This one, this 360 no scope 420 Blaze It, this MLG. This is 8 months old, so it's fairly old, but this is, I guess, starting to kind of maybe jump back up into the limelight here. So some things to look at. A lot of these are primarily Solana-based tokens. If we were to look on Ethereum and look at the volume, trading volume right now, ENA Athena, guys, ENA, I feel like this might be a $4 or $5 coin in the altcoin bull run with the stable coin. So I might actually pick up a bag of ENA and just hold that thing for like the rest of the year and just like see what happens, because there might be some really cool opportunities with that. So we're checking that out. What else is, we got, all the, our stuff we like is down here in terms of trading volume. Not too bad, but then all this stuff is doing pretty well. We got Desync, Destra Network, Virtual, SPX, Cypher, this Kekius Maximus. Liquidity, that one, pretty low market cap for that one, 72. It's not too bad. But yeah, I'm watching the ENA. I think ENA could get like 30 billion market cap. It's at 2 right now. So Chainlink has got a lot of major partnerships. Don't rug me live. I'm clicking on this link. So, all right, discover faster trading in seconds. Ooh, this is cool. I like this. All right, so we got new pair section. We got some trending tokens. Is this just Solana based? Or is it, oh, okay, you can do ETH. So you got ETH on here, you got Base, you got, okay, so it keeps it simple. So these are pretty much the most popular right now. We'll see, it's got Blast. See, I'm curious about this Blast. I wonder if this is something that we should pay attention to. The Blast chain. It can do all chains? Oh, so I guess maybe these are just the main ones that you can pick from this list. Unless there's like, oh, okay. Yeah, this is good. And then you can see your holdings, you can follow some tokens, you can copy trade on here too. Nice. Yeah, I will save this into my crypto, my golden nuggets. Golden nuggets tab. All right. Yeah, because sometimes these coin aggregators, they can get a little like there's too much. There's just too much going on. And if you can just simplify it into something, like it's good. My favorite, I mean, you guys know what my favorite is. Like I've been trying to get an actual partnership with Morales Money. I used to pull it up on my stream almost every single stream. And I kind of want to start doing that again and make it a full segment on the live stream. I was doing that normally where we just have a segment where we go through Morales and we pull up our query and we see what's pumping. We check the chains because this is just like true buy pressure chain analysis that's happening on chain. You can see what is popular, what's trending, and also get kind of more dialed in metrics. I really like this one. Because like for instance, you click on Tron and then you can kind of see what's going on. Get the chart. This is Tron with USDC. Interesting. Okay. That's an interesting pair. What's going on there? Oh, that's what interesting. Let's pull up something like Pangolin. Ben M said, "What's up, Dano? Time to dip and see you 2 years." No, it's not like. Come on, guys. Don't do that to me. Don't give me that. Don't give me that. Don't do that. All right, so Pangolin, if I can remember, is actually pretty cool. It's actually a exchange that you can use on AVAX. And it's okay, so your digital asset gateway, Pangolin, is a multi-chain decentralized digital asset exchange. Through advanced tooling, deep liquidity, and smooth onboarding, Pangolin offers easy swaps and great tools for projects and traders. Let's see. Backed by Coinbase and Thorchain, Axelar, Flare. Cool. Hedera. Let's launch this thing. Let's launch the Pangolin app. Let's see what this thing looks like. So yeah, it looks like you can put in a trading pair with AVAX. You can do some different. This is cool. Ben, don't do it. Oh, you mean you're gonna sell? You're out? You think we're done and then we're gonna be back again in 2 years? Well, I want to see this buy. Let me see this buy. Okay, buy. Coin. Okay, so you can use MoonPay, then Coinbase Pay. All right, dashboard. Oh, there we go. Charts. We're just testing some stuff out. Headbands. I'm getting a normie in right now. He's like, everything is red. Why would I buy this? I said, this is buying opportunity, and his eyes lit up. His eyes exploded. I don't know. This is not working for me right now for some reason, but yeah, Pangolin, decentralized exchange. A lot of these decentralized exchanges are gonna probably do really well. Like, keep your eyes on the decentralized exchanges. There's also Gains Network. I think that was one that I was following for a little bit, was Gains Network. Let's see if this is on the list. I know this was on the trending list, Gains Network, GNS. Where was it? I know I saw it on here. I saw it, Gains Network, GNS. That was a Polygon ecosystem. Also, you can use ETH. This was DEX Perpetuals. Lake the Great says, sorry I was late, making cheesy potato casserole for the first time in the oven now. Let's go. Nice. Okay, here's Gains Network, but that's on Arbitrum. And apparently, Arbitrum has been getting a lot of transaction volume. Like, so people are starting to kind of like look at these other options of layer 2s. Yeah, good luck on the cheesy potato casserole. That sounds great. Yeah, it's when it's cold, you need some casserole, you need some stew, you need some stuff like that. That's actually probably what I'm going to eat something. I need a hot meal. Okay. All right, guys. I think we're done here. I think we might be we could be getting the bounce. Let's hope we're getting the bounce. Let's hope that was it. That wick might have shown us that was it. 92. Touch it a little bit. Freak everyone out. And then it's off to the races. Let's hope so. Or we're going to fill the gap at 88,000. Ah! All right, yeah, man. Guys and gals, if you want to buy, now's the time. Look, 15% Pingu. Look, 12% down on Ponky. Everything's down. Everything. This is how you do it. Man, would have been nice because 2 days ago I was DCAing. Would have been nice to just wait a little bit, give it some time. Would have been a sweet, sweet day, but it's all good. It's all good. We'll see what happens. But thank you guys. I think I've tried to say bye like 7 million times. All right, I'm going to actually, for real, go this time. I'll see you later. Peace.